Hi, my name is Jim Bala. I'm the SnowDogg Tech here at Buyers Products. Today's video, which I'm excited about, and of course you should be too, is our new MX2 plow. This plow is made for anything from like a Jeep, Wrangler, all the way up to 2500. Of course, we don't recommend a 2500 too much with the smaller plow, but again, you have that 1500, you have your Jeeps, the Dodges of F-150s. This is all going to be great for that. It comes in 3 sizes. We have our 6'8", we have our 7.5, and we also have our 8-foot MX plow now. So one of the things we're going to do, but I need you to do one thing, is please smash that like button, subscribe, and become part of the SnowDogg family. So let's go into the cab. Let me get the controller. We're going to dismount this plow and mount it, and here we go. So to get it in mount mode, what we have to do is, first we're going to do is turn on the controller, which is this button here. And then the dog head will turn green. Then what you want to do is press down, hold it for a second. The dog head should turn blue, and that's our, that's our is our float position. And in float position, that's how you want to plow. So the plow will float up and down to the contour of the ground when you're plowing. Then to put it in mount mode, I'm going to press it again, hold it down for a second and a half, and then the dog head will be flashing red, and now we're in mount mode and dismount mode, and then that activates the switch out front on the lift frame. So let's go out to the front and dismount the plow. So now we're in mount mode because, of course, our dog head is flashing red. So I'm going to come out here, and like I said before, that activates the switch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this switch down, and then I'm just push the lift arm down. Okay, that gives us slack in the chain. You need slack in the chain to mount and dismount the plow. So after we have the slack in the chain, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our pedal here, unpin it, and then I'm going to put it down in this bracket here. Now, this does not have to be all the way on the ground, but you want to get it close, and there's multiple holes to go in. So I'm going to put it on there. So make sure it's locked in. The next step is I'm going to take the safety pin and remove it. Then the next step is I'm going to take and hold here, and I'm just going to take this pedal here and push it toward the truck. It's a push pedal. Do not kick it because we don't want to bend anything down there. So just again, nice, easy, push that pedal towards the truck. That spring loads the pins. So once I take the pressure off the pins, when I push this towards the grill, then the pins are going to retract in, and then it'll be ready to remove from the truck. So again, slack the pedals towards the truck. Now what I'm going to do is just take it, and the pins retracted, and we have some springs in the back, some die springs that kind of makes this float a little bit. And the next step I'm going to do here is I'm going to go on this other side. Now sometimes the power is on the driver's side, sometimes the power is on the passenger side. Depends how it's run and where it's run in the truck. On this truck, it's on the passenger side. So now I'm just going to remove the power for the lights, and then remove the power for the hydraulic power unit. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to jump in the truck and back away. So now that we got the plow dismounted from the truck, let's talk about some of the features of the MX plow. One of the features that's actually standard on most of our plows now, or all of our plows now, is our retaining clips. So each harness now will have a retaining clip, which is going to make your harnesses, when you connect them, tighter, and they won't be falling apart. So that's a good thing. And then also, our routings on these plows now are always going through rubber grommets. We just don't cut a hole and you throw your hose through it. So there's likely a chance that your hoses are going to be pinched, so we route them so there's no pinch point. Also, what we have for our lift frame is, as you see, I can move this, just really lightly, and it kind of stays where it wants to be, is we have, I call them die springs, but we have springs on each side that keeps the lift frame assembly at a 90 degree or just maybe a little bit there. Again, very easy to move and to line up your mounting when you're coming in. You just can actually take it a little bit and adjust that. Also, on the MX now, we have, again, same springs as the MD, same power unit as MD. What we also have is on the ribs, again, same mold board as the MD, but what we're going to do, what we have done is we just added a few holes on the outside ribs for wings. So there's an accessory. There are 3-inch wings for each side of the plow. That'll add 3 inches. They have a curb guard, and they're angled in about 15 degrees. So if you want to, you have a 7.5 plow, you can make it 8. You have an 8-foot plow, you can make it 8.5. So now let's go to the front of the plow and check out a few other features. So let's look at the features on the front of the plow. Pretty much the most important thing is the plastic cover that covers the power unit. It's one piece, no screws. You pop it on, you pop it off. What's underneath is your power unit. Add oil, change oil, your coils, your valves, your harness. That's one thing. Again, the hose routing when it goes through the lift frame assembly. We have grommets in there. Again, other thing that's nice between the MD plow and the MX plow, the MX plow is 40 pounds lighter than the MD plow. So that's going to help on your suspension. I know it don't seem like a lot, but I like to lose 40 pounds. If I can, this is what we do with this plow. So think about it that way. Also, what we have is you have your choice now of 3 sets of lights. We have our halogen lights, we have our standard LED lights, and then we have our new low profile heated LED lights. What's nice about these is they come with flashers. So in the cab you'll have a switch, you put your flashers on, so you don't have to have like strobes everywhere, they're built in. That finishes up on the front. Now let's go attach the plow. So we just pulled the truck up. So the first thing I want to do is we got to attach the lighting and the power for the power unit. So I'm going to grab this harness here. Got the lighting. All right, got the lighting and then the power harness. Gotta make sure it's the right way. All right, a little difficult, but guess what? They're sealed really well. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, again, when we attach or detach the plow, always make sure there's slack in the chain. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the foot pedal, bring it toward me. Again, that what takes this pins. Now the pins are resting on our ears. So after that, I'm gonna grab a hold of the light tower here and just press up a little bit. Make sure the pin's through the ear. I'm gonna check the passenger side. That pin's through, so now we know it's mounted. So the next thing I'm gonna do is put our safety pin in here. Take the little foot pedal off. Bring it up here. Snap that on. Double check everything. So now we got the plow hooked up, and the next thing is let's see if it actually works. So press up. Well, that's good. Right, left, right, down, up. Fantastic. Don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe, be part of the SnowDogg family. Also, if you have any questions, check out our website, buyersproducts.com. Email us, call us, we'll be glad to answer any questions. Please go buy a dog and go chase a storm.